Hello, this is Carrie Schoeffel, the Instructional Technology Specialist at Kingston Elementary, and I am here with Mr. Grant Baker, our principal.
Good morning, everybody.
Mrs. Sarah Allard, our assistant principal.
Good morning, everyone.
And Ms. Erin Nye, our library media specialist.
Good morning.
And we are looking at some questions and reflecting on the year and talking about the same things that we asked our students in the last few days. The first question we asked them was, what has been the best part of this year?
Ooh.
I appreciate the question. If it's okay if I go first, the best part of this year has been just watching our building, our students, our teachers get back to a state of normalcy and just seeing everyone thrive again in this environment. We all started to teach because we wanted to be here in the schoolhouse in that brick and mortar setting. We wanted to build those relationships, and seeing those thrive and flourish this year has been truly meaningful for me.
Well, as usual, Mr. Baker has summed it up perfectly, very eloquently. I would 100% agree. I think just being back in the school and seeing the kids interacting together the way it was pre-COVID, I think has been amazing. Field day, I think, was maybe one of the best parts of the year. Pie in the face was pretty epic, chasing the kids around. So I definitely think there have been a lot of great moments throughout the year, but I think totally going back to the normalcy of things has been the best part.
I think for me, the best part was having the library open again this year.
Yes.
I loved the book carts during COVID times, but I was really glad to be able to give the kids back that space because it is truly theirs. So I'm happy that they were able to come back in.
I'm going to say that the best part for me was the camaraderie of the staff and the fact that there were times when we were missing so many people and everyone was covering a minute here, 20 minutes there, and everybody was willing to help, and you knew that it was okay if you had to call in sick and they would cover you because you help cover when it's other people. And I just felt like, a lot of stuff came up for a lot of people this year, and you had our backs the whole time, and that was awesome.
It takes a village. It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
All right, next question. What has surprised you the most this year?
This is a great question because it doesn't surprise me the way our staff rallied around one another. We're going to just add on if we're all thinking the same thing, it just means we're in sync. This is a special place. This is a special place to be. And just watching everyone just rally, as Carrie had said, that wasn't surprising, but I will let you know, as the administrator here watching it unfold, truly, again, it just brought joy. The one thing that did surprise me is just our students' ability and their resolve to be able to bounce back from such a hybrid-esque year last year to, again, COVID the year before, and really just to come in and redevelop their friendships, redevelop what their perception of school is like, and really to hit it off without any difficulty. We all have those growing pains when we first return, but again, I just was super impressed with how they moved forward and really ended the year in strength.
100% agree. This is why we're partners, I think. But I would also say, too, thinking about the technology that's been brought in to Kingston, jumping into Canvas, I know there was some nervous feelings for our staff, but I'm surprised, but I'm also not surprised that the staff really jumped on board, and we have been having parents come in to support the process, and our kids are enjoying it. And it's something that our teachers had reservations about, just as they did with previous platforms, but they've really risen to the occasion thanks to our coaches. And so I think that says a testament to, once again, that village piece, because I don't think that would have been the case for every other school.
I absolutely agree with what you guys have said. I think it was really surprising, but also not surprising how go with the flow our kids were this year, from changing with COVID guidelines constantly, from a new LMS system, Schoology to Canvas, and they were just down and ready and went with it. That was awesome.
Yep.
I'm going to say what surprised me the most was how quickly, well, first of all, I agree with everything you've all said. So I'm going to add on that how quickly things opened up once they started opening them up, and how easily the children went back and forth between the rules, and they jumped right on, and that was great.
Yep.
Sometimes a little better than the adults handled it.
Yes, I concur.
What is something you're looking forward to next year?
I think what I'm looking forward to is just continuing the joy that is Kingston Elementary. I think we have a lot to be proud of, students and staff alike, and I just want to be able to pick up where we left off and continue to push the envelope. Seeing Dr. Shoebridge here yesterday and being able to talk with her at parent drop-off, I haven't had conversations with her in a while, and she just reminded me different things that we did here together, and watching her as a visionary. I think it's all about, again, setting our sights on the future, baby steps, as Carrie always helps me with, dipping our toes in the sand, but still not being complacent. Like, let's still push ourselves in a supportive way. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
This is going to be my third year, surprisingly, at Kingston next year. And I keep hearing about all these amazing things that Kingston does with our community and the outreach, and we've gotten to dip our toes this year and the last year, but I feel like next year it's going to be even more. And while I'm going to be exhausted, I'm sure I cannot wait. I can't wait for the evening performances, for more events in the library, for technology nights, or bringing back the ESL night for all of our international families. I think something like that. I'm looking forward to those pieces again, because the kids enjoy seeing us outside of just the administrator hat and the classroom setting. Just being able to see them in that more relaxed setting is always, it's always nice.
I definitely agree. I'm really looking forward to continuing to grow our Kingston community as more and more parents are coming in the building, as we're opening up with STEM nights and reading nights and stuff like that. And I'm also really looking forward to our library renovation, which hopefully will be starting in January. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really excited about that.
I'm looking forward to everything getting back to as close to normal as it can get, and that we're hopefully not starting the next school year wondering what's going to happen. We already know that it's moving in this direction, and that's the way that it's going to stay. And maybe our kids can have and our teachers can have a little peace of mind just knowing that this is the flow and this is what we're going to be. But on the other hand, if it's a bumpy road, I know that I'm in the best place to handle it, because I've got this whole village with us.
We can do hard things.
We can.
We can.
We might even have a repeat of a theme with that.
Yeah, speaking of, we have to put our brains together for that. It's going to start today. All right?
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down to talk with us. I know it's crazy busy right now, but this has been cool.
I think this is bound to be the best part of my day.
Maybe the best part of my day so far. So can we make this like a regular occurrence?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Absolutely.
You guys are great co-hosts, by the way.
You are great.
Your
It's like-
voices sound amazing. Seriously. I'll sign the contract for you guys.
Okay, great. Little side hustle.
Right
Laverne
on.
and Shirley kind of thing.
You guys are great.
All right. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thank you.